Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Weekend Eats. I'm Casey. I know you know this because I see my friends here waiting for me. Hey there, Lois. Hey there, Cosmic King. How y'all doing? I had a lovely day yesterday. And guess what? I decided my birthday doesn't end. It's going into today and to tomorrow. Yes, it is. So I'm a big 26, y'all. Can you believe it? How was your week? It was so great for me because I was off for Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Oh, buddy, it was good. So it was so good until now. I'm going to be totally honest. They pampered me yesterday against my will, y'all. Against my will. Okay. But I enjoyed it. I won't tell anybody. Today, of course, I got to cook some of my favorite food. And some of my favorite food is some corn pudding, child. Let me tell you. And some smothered cabbage with some bacon. Oh, yeah. I'm going to top that off with some Cornish hens, but you're going to have to look at my video for that one. Because, And anyhow, it's going to be so good. Yes, it is. And I'm going to have the recipe in my long form videos where you can follow it step by step. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, hey there, TK. How are ya? I got some words for you, Missy, offline. I've been watching you. How are you? Hey, Pam. Hey, my husband, who actually was... Wow, they're tearing up my house over here. Y'all heard that? Did you hear that noise? Well, I got a big lineup for you guys today because this is my day after my birthday. And I got a lot of people coming over and they're just going to eat and eat and eat and eat. Anywho, we're going to make this corn pudding. And I'm going to tell you, once you roll it around your mouth, well, I mean, what can I say? Anyhow, everybody, get your coffee ready, your tea, whatever you like to drink while we are sitting here. Because I got some information about my friend Coffee. I told you, coffee is my friend. It's my friend to the end. Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But first, you know what I got to do. Take this sip of coffee. And believe it or not, it is piping hot. It is McDonald's hot. Let me take a sip, y'all. Hey, you can't get no better friends than this. This friend keeps you lively. This friend does not talk back. This friend agrees with everything you say. Hey, you can't get no better. Do you have friends like this? I'm telling you. You can't beat it. Yeah. And this friend is instantly there all day long. So, speaking of friends, I figured this. You know what I'm going to do? Because they talk about all of these different flavors. Now, I do use, hey, Teresa Lloyd. Hey, Bobo. Oh, y'all are just exciting me today. I tell you, when you're 26, you have all this energy. You just really do. I know she's crazy, right? No, see, this is what happens. I decided that every year after this one, I'm going to lose a year until I turn into an egg. How about that? See, that's how you do things. Anyhow, so now you all have heard of flavored creamers. They got a lot of different flavored creamers. Well, I was reading up and they have flavored coffee beans. The coffee beans themselves are flavored, so you don't really have to use the flavored creamer. They have vanilla, they have caramel, they have hazelnut, they have... Do you know that they have coffee beans that are flavored like bourbon? What? Can you believe that? Well, I guess, hey, it's fair. They got, what's that, Kahlua stuff? Isn't that like coffee or something? Coffee tasting alcohol? So maybe, hey, they said they're getting equal time. They have coffee beans that taste like bourbon and chocolate mint flavors, like a peppermint patty. Go Go figure. So, you know me, I'm the instant girl. I may just have to try some of that and see what that's all about. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know what you think. You think I should try it, or should I stick with my Folgers? That's my friend. Okay, so you know these special brews. Do you know? You're not gonna believe this. You're gonna think that I'm making this up for real. Do you know they have a special coffee brew called Nitro Cold Brew? This cold brew coffee is infused with nitrogen. The coffee has nitrogen in it, and it makes it creamy, they say. Okay. And it has a fizzy, so I guess it's like a creamy soda, like soda type fizzy. Do you want to drink nitro? What do you want to drink? Nitrogen? I don't know about all that. See, a few years from now, they'll be telling us we done froze an organ or something drinking this stuff. Listen, okay, some things you have to make some common sense. I don't want to put it on my hand. I definitely don't want to put it in my stomach. I don't know about that. That's way out there. Okay, they also have an espresso tonic. Now, that's not too bad. It's espresso mixed with tonic water. Now, I'm not a tonic water fan. I don't know what it would taste like with espresso mixed together. But, man, it sure ain't that nitrogen thing. Not me. And, so they have, like, seasonal brews, too. Now, I know they have the pumpkin spice creamer. They have pumpkin spice coffee, peppermint, or cinnamon for the holidays. So like Thanksgiving and Christmas, you can get coffee, just straight up black coffee that tastes like this. See, the Folgers are still holding strong for me, but like I said, for people who like that fresh brewed coffee, they got all kinds of stuff. You got your coffee rituals. I know in the morning, before anything else, I'm not going to tell it. Well, before I put any food in my stomach, I have to have my coffee. I really do. I don't want to eat until I have my coffee. Now, I'm not addicted. I was addicted at one point because, man, I was drinking like 3-4 cups of coffee a day. And now maybe I drink maybe 1 or 2, but I don't get a headache. I was getting a headache before. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't like this feeling. So I had to roll back on that one. But, people start their mornings brewing coffee in the morning for energy. Yeah, setting a positive tone. Afternoon, they need a boost. So they do what? Coffee break. And they get that boost and recharge themselves so they can get through the rest of their day. And then you have, coffee as a Sophie. Coffee as a social connection. Because people go to these coffee houses and they hang out. They use the internet. They just kind of live up in there. So, yeah, I mean, you have Slow Brew Sunday. Okay, they have something called Slow Brew Sunday, where they have a relaxing French press. And I told you, I don't know what that thing is. I'm going to find out what it is. Okay, I guess it's some kind of apparatus that they press the coffee. And they pour it slower. And oh, come on, man. Okay, so they telling me this is a special day where they press this coffee and they pour it really slow. So, and be mindful and intentional to pour the coffee slow. Anyway, okay.
Looks like we got a few new people. Jerome's in here.
Hey, Jerome, happy birthday. Do you know, did I tell you guys Jerome has the same birthday as me?
Yes.
He had his birthday yesterday too. Happy birthday, Jerome. I have decided this is our birthday weekend. We are not going to stop the magic, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Okay, so in any case. Oh, okay.
Deborah said hello.
Hey, Deborah Huckabee, I love your singing me happy birthday. That was so wonderful. You got a good voice, too. You really do. I really appreciated that. She sang for me on the phone. Oh, it was so cute. I'm going to keep it forever. And ever. Okay.
And And
good
of course,
people.
Lois said good morning to the Casey family and chat. Just stopped in on my way to take husband to the hospital.
Is he okay? I hope.
Yeah, just as a follow up.
Okay.
She wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, Lois, hey, you know how we are.
You know what it is.
We family. Thank you so much, Lois, for stopping by. And hey, you do the rewatch. Number one. Yes, for sure. Okay, so Jerome got a smiley face. And she wish you happy birthday. Lois is such a love. She really is. Everybody in this chat, I tell you, I feel so good and invigorated. And this is not fake for me. I am telling you, this is therapy. This really is therapy. Y'all come here every single week. This is motivation for me to just keep going and going and going. It really is. Because boy, am I tired. I have had no sleep. And I usually never do. My daughter just pointed out, you've been doing that every weekend. Well, you know what? I ain't got time to sleep. I got too much to do and too little time. So, because when you're 26, you got to step it up a notch. Anyhow, so I told you coffee's my friend. Coffee energizes you, energizes me, makes me more alert. This is why I'm able to sit here and talk to you now instead of against that wall sleep. It also comforts you. Now, I don't know about this. They talking about warm coffee I guess a warm coffee on a cold day could be comforting. Okay. Inspires you. The smell inspires people. See, I guess it's not that deep for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Coffee is to keep me going. Plain and simple. That's about it. All of this philosophical stuff and yeah, nah. Okay, and so I'm gonna tell you why coffee is my passion, and I just told you. It keeps me awake. And that's a fact. And I'm a person that's constantly going and constantly going and constantly going. I don't know how I do it. So I attribute it to my friend coffee. Yes. And that's about that. So, people find community over all kinds of things. And hey, I ain't mad at you. If that's a passion for you and you have other people that feel the same way and that's going to make you social, hey, do your thing. Okay, because I think we have lost a lot of our ability to be social in real life. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of computer stuff. This is how we connect. I think this is why I wanted to do this show. I wish you guys, I could hear your voices, because just talking to you, knowing that you're there, forget about, it may be other people that see this too. But when I sit here and I'm in this live and you guys are in this chat interacting, it feels like you're actually here with me. And I look forward to you coming. And when you don't come, I feel a little sad. I really do, because I miss you. So don't ever go away. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take a sip. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this corn pudding started. That's what I'm going to do. Because, see, the smothered cabbage don't take that long. But I need to brown some bacon. I need for my beautiful assistant to show all of the ingredients. Because trust me, you're going to want to make this. Now, I'm telling you, you can make corn pudding any way you like. I'm using, the pork fat rules for me. So I'm using Piggy Wiggy. Okay. You don't have to use Piggy Wiggy. You can just use eggs and butter and the other ingredients. You can use turkey bacon. You can put jalapeno. Man, let me tell you, put whatever you want in this thing. Okay. It's all about what you want. You get the base ingredient and then you do your thing. Make it yours. I'm telling you, I live my life in creation. You should too. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to take a sip. Okay. So we have, here we go. Okay. Can you guys see it? Let me know. We have a can of, I got the summer crisp corn because I didn't want it to be soggy. Because it's two types of corn going to be in there. This is green onion, and that's about a cup of green onion, and this is about a can and a fourth of corn. And that's because, I got to make a lot. But you can just use 1 can. Okay. Then I like to put my friend Velveeta in there because, oh boy, does it taste good. When you put this in here, you don't have to, but this is what I like. And you might want to try it. Okay. Then I have, my 2 friends. She's taking it. Oh, this is not for that. Take that back. that's for the cabbage. I have some sour cream. And yes, it works. And I have 2 boxes of corn muffin mix. I use Jiffy. I'm not doing it from scratch. I leave that to my sister Pamela. She can do that from scratch. I ain't trying to do that. I need my stuff now. And this works. You can get, for those people who don't want any pork fat in it, they have a vegetarian Jiffy muffin mix, okay, that doesn't have any meat. That's all it means. They didn't put any kind of animal fat in it, to make it. So you want to have this. I have 2 boxes. You'll use 1 box if you're just making maybe for 4 or 5 people. As usual, I'm making for the nation. So then you have eggs. Now I got 3 eggs, right? You can use anywhere from 1 to 2 extra large eggs. They brought me little baby eggs. Okay, so I'm using 3 because it's important to put these eggs in here because it's going to give it that light and fluffy taste. Okay, and and of course I have, and my cream style corn is there. But anyway, she brought me. I don't need both of them. This is about the size of corn that you will probably use right here. And boy, oh boy, if I ever learn how to put this. Okay, but you got a can of cream style corn, and this is what is this? 14.75 ounces. So, a regular can of cream style corn. And then you have this right here, because the whole thing is, this is not going to overpower your pudding. It's going to enhance it. So you don't want to put a whole, unless you just want a whole lot of corn. Like I said, it's up to you. Okay. And what else do I have? Okay. And of course, butter, because butter makes things all better. And I have a stick, but see, you never know, because I may put some more up in mine. I have some butter here. Okay, so let me put that over here. I have all of my ingredients already out, so I'm going to get a bowl, and I'm going to start mixing stuff. But can you give me that's what I forgot to get. Okay, you can mix it up by hand, but I prefer, and the reason why I put my muffin mix inside the baggie is because I squeeze all the lumps out. Whenever I'm making something like that, I don't like the lumpy thing. Okay, I want it smooth. So I squeeze all my lumps out, and then I use my hand mixer, and that's in there, and I mix it all together. Now, some people will use a spoon, but I'm mixing it with the hand mixer because I want it smooth, light, and fluffy. Yes. So let me turn this over here, and I'm going to start mixing this up. Let me get the I know what else. I'm going to put a little cream in mine. Heavy whipping cream. Okay? So let me sit that down. No, that's in my fridge. I didn't want it to sit out. Okay? So, un momento. Let me turn this here. Let me come over here. I need my bowl. Okay, I have my bowl over here. And like I said, nice size bowl. Now, this bowl, I love this bowl. I have a stack of stainless steel, the fancy smancies that match the kitchen. But this bowl right here, I think I got this bowl one Easter from Food Line, and they had all these little colorful bowls. I love this bowl. It's so good for mixing everything. So I never really take the other ones out, So, I'm simple, y'all. I all this fancy stuff. Listen, don't let the smooth taste fool you. I'm just simple. So let me get this. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I didn't show you my bacon. So I have a half a pound of bacon that I have chopped up really finely. That's not all going in here. Half of this is going for my smothered cabbage, but I just cut it all up. And I'm going to fry half of this. I'm going to leave the other half raw because I wanted to put it, you'll see when I do the cabbage. Anyway, so let me get this up here. because my wonderful assistant just left it here. Left it here, y'all. Left it here.
Ready. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So anyway, let me get this. I'm gonna fry up some bacon.
Okay.
Okay, I just need my little spoon, my wooden spoon. Okay, I'm gonna fry up some of this bacon here, and it shouldn't take too long, y'all.
The flat one is it?
The flat one is good.
Okay.
Okay, let me turn this puppy on.
Should I move this out of the way?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this on a high. Now I'm just gonna spray because y'all know I'm just paranoid. I gotta spray it. So I'm gonna put a little, I will put a little spray on here because see my pots are very much used, and even though they are non-stick, and they really are, I use these things, child. I cook so much of it in this house until, listen, I might as well put a shingle on my front door and call it Casey's Restaurant for real. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of cooking spray there. And I'm going to stick my bacon in here. Now, you know, I got a nice trick for you guys. Do you know what I hate worse is when you're frying strips of bacon and it doesn't get evenly cooked. It gets cooked in the middle. The ends turn up. Guess how you can stop that from happening? You put your bacon in a cold skillet, lay it straight, and then you start to heat it from a medium heat. Don't put it in there hot because as soon as you put it in hot, it starts curling up. Just a tip. So I'm going to put half of this in here.
Oh, Pamela said, I love your outfit. You go, girl.
I thought I'd try to look presentable for you guys today since I'm 26, okay?
Hey.
All right, I'm going to turn it down. And then I'm going to put a top on here because really, I just want this to get brown. I don't want it to get burnt because this is just to enhance the flavor. And I suggest if you get like I like applewood bacon. It has a nice flavor to it. So if you can get that when it's on sale, because it tends to be more expensive than the regular bacon. You know, and that's something moving forward. We're going to be working to eat what we want to eat, if it's healthy or whatever. But we're going to try to eat with less expenditure. We're going to try to do a little budget thing. You know why? Because food is way, way too expensive. We are spending way, way too much money on food. It ain't going down. It's going to stay like this. And our paychecks are not going up. So we got to learn an equilibrium. And I got a whole lot of budget-friendly recipes that you're going to love, and we're going to do. How about that? Would you like that? Let me know if you love it. Okay, so while that's cooking, y'all, I'm going to put this other bacon back in here because I don't want it to sit out until I put the smother the cabbage. And I will smother the cabbage because that doesn't take that long once I get the corn pudding in the oven. Okay? So let me just put this over here, back in the refrigerator. And that's going to be that. Wait a minute. I don't have it. That's what it is.
What's wrong?
Okay. I'm telling her that I got, that I had the cream corn. It's in the refrigerator. So what I'm going to do, we are going to be multitasking.
Okay.
And we're going to cook this bacon. I'm going to turn it down even lower and let it do its thing because it just has to be incorporated in there. And I want it to cool down a little bit once it gets cooked. So I'm putting this on a 3. Okay, for me, that's a high-low. Okay, and I'm going to get my little thing out. I'm going to show you guys this. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Here, look at this. See, this is my husband. My husband is the gadget king. This man buys more gadgets and more kitchen. You would think he was in here cooking. He just, listen. So this is what this is for. This is to keep your counters from having greasy stuff. They're really handy. They really are. I just forget it. And I forget to use them because, I'm not used to all this fancy stuff. So I'll get a paper towel. I'll get a piece of the paper plate or whatever. But this is what it's for. And I'm telling you, it really is a game changer to keep your countertops clean. So you might want to get some of these. And I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to get the spoon. And for this, you have to melt your butter. Okay, so I got to get something to melt this butter in. Yep. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to melt my butter. Do you think, I think, because I'm making so much of this and I want it to be buttery, scrumdelicious, I'm thinking I'm going to use not one, I'm going to use 1.5, but you use one. Unless you're making food for we are the world. We are the children. We have the world inside of my house, so I gotta cook all this food. Yes. I never thought, ever, that I would be standing here in front of anyone with all of this family around me. You know, I never thought that would be me. I'm just gonna break this in half. I'm not getting a knife. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm breaking it in half because it's soft. And I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to stick it in the microwave. And I have all of these family people around me. I had originally 2 little girls, okay? And that's what I thought we all were going to have, 2 little girls. You know, no testosterone around us. My husband was lost in the sauce. It was so fun. Now, I got the boys everywhere. Everywhere. I got boy grandsons, boy sons, boy husband, boy. Man, it is so much testosterone in this house. You can cut it with a knife. And I'm going to tell you the secret. They say that girls are moody. Man, you ain't ready. As Miss Beyonce says, you ain't ready for this jelly. You ain't. So I'm going to put this in the microwave, y'all, to melt it down. And I'll do it for like 40 seconds because I don't want to burn it. I just want to clarify it. And I'll get that down. And what I'm going to do next is I will get my cornbread. So I'm going to take this. Now, some people may do it different. Everybody has their thing, the way they do stuff. This is the way I do it. You can do you. The object of this is to get everything all combined. So the next time I make this, I may do it the opposite. However, this is what I'm feeling today. So I'm going to put these 2 boxes of Jiffy corn mix in here. And I have taken all of the lumps out, but I'm going to make sure there are no lumps in here. And I'm going to stir it, y'all. Because I want to get all the lumps out of it. I don't want it to have any excuse, okay? I don't want it to be talking about, hey, okay, you left me uneven. Okay, I need it smooth. That's what I need. So, let me put this in the garbage. Let me check my butter. That makes things all better. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think I put it in here for 40 seconds. I think I probably should have put it in for about 55. Because it's melted, but not all the way. And I need it all the way liquid. So I'm going to do another 10 seconds. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me get back over here. So let me stir this bacon because it's cooking. And I want it to be brown all the way. I don't want it to be any kind of undoneness in here. Somebody told me, I don't know who it was. It may be one of my kids. Told me they were on a bus with a gentleman who was eating raw bacon out of the pack.
I said that.
Okay, that was my lovely assistant. Can you believe that? Do you believe? I'm trying to figure out.
Pork bacon at that.
I wonder, did he make it off the bus or did he have to get up at the hospital? Because he was eating raw bacon. Not smoked, raw. Have you ever heard of anything like that ever? Not me. I like pork fat, but honey, it got to be cooked.
Yeah. First time for everything. I had to double take. I wasn't sure I was looking right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't that You talking about a telephone capture moment, and I need to put another 10. I don't know what's going on with this butter. This butter must have been colder than I thought. Okay, so as I said, I have the cornmeal mix in here. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure it's like, okay, you know what? It gotta be ready now. Anyhow, we're gonna do this first. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in here. I'm gonna stick this over here. I am going to take a quarter cup of heavy whipping cream, okay? Because that's about how much I got left in here. And I'm gonna put that in here. Now, most people don't do this, but see, you know what? Everything I do, I have to step it up a notch. That's just me. So I'm going to get my butter. And put this on because it's perfect now. It is liquefied. So we're going to put it over here. I think I'm going to take the corn kernels first and put it in with the green onion. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay, stand still, please. Stand still. Okay, we're going to put all that yummy in here. Get it off of here. There you go. All righty now. Okay, and all of this can be in the G file. This is the loveliness of disposable. Got that in the G file. So now I'm going to get my 1 can of cream style corn. And I'm going to take that and put that in there too and just pour it on over here in a little mix. Now, guess who's going to save a dish or save a cup? Because, you know, I like to whip my eggs up when I put them in anything. I don't like to just crack them in. I like to whip them. So I would normally take this bowl right here and whip them. But I'm going to put them in this cream corn disposable bowl. And when I'm done with the salmonella, guess where it's going? Guess the G file. So let me crack this stuff. Let's see. I'm going to try to crack it on the side here. Let's see what I do. Okay, there you go. Look at me. Look at me being a chef and all that. Okay. And I'm going to stick that on the disposable top. And I'm going to get another one. I'm going to do it again. Now, I got, like I said, 3 small, well, not small, but just regular large eggs. Like I said, I used to get extra large, and I would probably only use 2. Now, the egg is the binding agent. This is why you put the egg in there. Okay, and I got a little bit of egg in this bowl, so I still got to wash it. Look at that mess. Oh, I tell you. The best laid plans of Casey and men. Woo! Let me put this in the garbage. All right, and I need to clean my hand jar because I got egg particles on there. And you never want to cross-contaminate. It's not being extra, trust me. If you've ever had, what do you call it, food poisoning or salmonella, it's a real thing. It's painful. You don't want to get it. So, what do you do to keep from getting all these little nasties? Keep things clean. It ain't going to take you but a minute, but it can save you a whole world of hurt. So, let's wipe this off. I got a little water on there. I'm going to get a fork, and I'm going to whip that up, and I'm going to add that to the mixture, okay? So, and let me check on my bacon, because it's getting nice and toasty and crispy there. There you go. Oh, how cute they are. Much better than those bacon bits that I was going to spend $3 on. I didn't have to do that. So, let me take this and whip it up. See, this is how chefs whip eggs. You see, they whip them so ever so lightly. Yes, they do. Okay? They abuse them with poise and sophistication. So nobody knows that they have bruises. And when you're all done and it's all incorporated, you whip them to this. There you go. See, I didn't say that. Okay. Uh-huh. I ain't say that. See, I'm nice to the eggs. Yes, I am. No one will call the popo on me. Okay, so let me put this in here. I'm get that all in there nice and incorporated. And then I am going to stick this fork right here because it's got to go in the garbage. Let me get this off the stove because no, it won't set on fire. That's one thing about this stove. When you be having senior moments and stuff, you don't have to worry. You really don't. So now you put with this, let me see if this is open already. Okay, with the sour cream. Now I know some people say, why sour cream? Believe it or not, sour cream helps keep moisture in your cakes, in your breads, whatever, your cornbread, stuff like that. Makes it light. You don't taste it, but it does some things chemically. So I'm going to put a half a cup of sour cream in here. You, like I said, can probably put about a quarter cup. Okay, but, you know, to try it for y'all, to try it. So I'm not done yet. So now I'm going to start stirring. And I said that I was going to do this with my mixer, but, you know, I got to get some of this stuff incorporated. And I think what I'm going to do, I have a little bit more cream left in here. I'm just going to put it in here. Okay, so just let me kind of get that, you know, just kind of get it around me. So now what I'm going to do, now y'all know, life just ain't lifing unless I put the Casey's blessing in. You can use the seasoning of your choice or none. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of Casey's blessing in here. And get this back on here if I can. Okay. I am going to put some white pepper. Not black pepper, white pepper. So, quarter teaspoon of white pepper. And you can do the same thing with yours. Okay, the seasonings, they're pretty much the same. It's just, you know, I kind of doubled the recipe because, you know, I'd like to eat some since it's my birthday favorite meal. And then, of course, low sodium Lowry's, just a dash. Okay? Now, right now, you have a situation where you have these lovely flavors in this mixture. And here I go again. Y'all let me do this every time. Excuse me. Every time I use this white pepper, I forget it has like this little puff of it's like a puff of pepper. It's not like regular pepper, and you really can't see it, but it just goes straight up your nostrils. You know, so I do it every time. And I said last time I was going to wear a mask, but did I remember that now? So I'm mixing this all up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is, I'm trying to see, 8 ounces of Velveeta, right? So let me put this over here, keep everything clean. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put half of this in here. Okay?
So Pam said it's a pepper cloud.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the neck, trust me. So I'm going to put half of the Velveeta cheese in, maybe a little over half. I'm telling you, you're like, oh, what is she doing? Is she making a concoction? Child, this is, I may put the, I'm going to put the whole Velveeta in there. How about that? There you go. Let's just go for the gusto.
Cheesy goodness.
Yes, cheesy goodness. So let me get this, get that. Might as well clean up while I'm at it. And something that I wasn't going to do, but I think I just want to put a little bit of kick in it because I'm not putting jalapenos or anything in this. If I can find in all this chaos up here, my cayenne pepper.
It should be on the first row.
On the first shelf?
Yeah.
Bam, there you go.
Question. Jerome asked a question. He said, I've been having a hard time locating white pepper. Where do you find yours?
Really?
Yeah.
What store are you going to, Jerome? Because they have it everywhere. But I get mine at Food Lion. I can get it at Giant, ShopRite, Shoppers, pretty much any store. Maybe you just don't know what you're looking for. How about that?
And it could be any brand.
It could be any brand. It doesn't have to be a specific. Now I will tell you, when you go to the pricier stores, of course, you know, they're gonna give you a pricier brand. But I'm gonna put a quarter teaspoonful of cayenne pepper in here. You can leave this out, but I'm feeling froggy today, so I'm gonna get just a little bit of kick, not a lot, just a little. Because I don't make this often. I think the last time I made corn pudding was last year, and I was just feeling it. So it's my birthday, and I can eat if I want to.
Hey.
How about that? Okay, so I got that. Now, y'all tell me what you think I'm missing. Dum 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 dum. Sugar sweetener. I use Splenda. You can use some sugar. You use maybe about quarter cup of sugar. This has a little bit of sweetener to it, the Jiffy. But because I put these other ingredients in, now I need to do what? I need to balance out the flavors. Trust me.
Oh, and Jerome said he goes to Aldi's
1,
and Walmart.
2, 3. He goes Aldi's.
Aldi's and Walmart.
Okay, they may not have it. They may not go to like a ShopRite, Safeway, Food Lion,
Shoppers,
Wegmans, a place like that.
Yeah.
They may not have it. They have a lot of general spices and things, and it depends on the area you go, because these grocery stores cater to the neighborhood or the area you're in. You know, where I live, you got all kinds of stores everywhere, and you know, in different neighborhoods, all kinds of together, because you know, I live in the boonies. So yeah, try there, or just order it. And I'm putting a fourth in here and a fifth. Order it off of Amazon. They definitely have it. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this a little bit more because I got the cheese in here. Yeah, just like that. Now, see, for me, you don't want it to be watery, but you don't want it to be too stiff. Because you got to realize this cornbread right here, this cornbread mix is going to rise or get thick. So that's where your butter comes in. So I'm going to pour the butter in here, and it's cooled off enough. Because remember, I got eggs in here, and I'm not trying to have scrambled eggs. No, I'm not. Okay, now this has gotten it, loosened it up. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, I'm liking this. This is going to be yum, 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 yum. Let me go over here and check this bacon, because I think it may be ready. And I got to give it a few seconds while I mix up the other ingredients with the blender, with the mixer rather, so it can cool off a little, because, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to cook nothing yet. All right? So let me put this over here to the side. And while I do that, I will turn my oven on. So I'm going to put my oven on 400. But I'm going to do the regular bake instead of the speed bake that I normally do. So I'm going to do 400. Okay, that needs to go off. Okay. And now I'm going to put this in here. And just a second, you're going to hear some noises. Okay, I'm losing my scarf. Oh, I tell you, things just will not let you be wonderful. How about that? Okay, so I'm putting this on here. I'm going to blend this just a bit. I don't want to pulverize it because you want some of this texture in here. And I still have to add the bacon, okay? So let's get this in here. I'm going to start this. And if you're using a hand mixer, you want to start on low to incorporate, and then you increase your speed gradually. If you're stirring by hand, hey, put in the work. See, Arthur says for me now. So, I'm starting off low. Hey, Deborah, I'm starting off slowly. How about that?
When you're done, I have a message from the road.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's looking really nice. I'm gonna bring it up to medium. And this is like a couple of minutes. You know, not a lot. That's perfect. See, it's starting to fluff up now. Okay, so let me just get a little. Got stuff flying all over the world. I'm not done mixing, so I'm just gonna stick it right here. And
before
yes.
you start again, Jerome said, I guess they don't sell white pepper in the hood.
No, they don't sell white pepper at Walmart. Okay, the hood got other stores. Okay, so and I said, I know, and you go to Amazon, get it off of Amazon. They have a whole grocery store. Get it off of Amazon. You will. I'm telling you, the white pepper is good because sometimes you want the dynamic of pepper, but you don't want it to be that robust. And that's kind of like the difference of the white pepper, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna need a little bit more cream in here because I want it to be, I don't want it to be hard like or as firm as a cornbread. I want it to be like a smooth consistency. So when you know what's gonna happen ahead of time, what do? You handle your business before you get it in the oven. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get some more cream. I'm gonna shake this up. If I can open it. Okay, there you go. All right. And I'm gonna put maybe another quarter cup of cream in here. So there you go, right there. There you go. And like I said, when you're cooking stuff, it's not an exact science. You have to kind of look and see what you need. That's why you don't overdo. You know what I'm saying? Less is better. You can always add more. Once you add more, you can't subtract. So, all right. So, I'm going to mix this again a little. Loosen that up. Yeah, that's good. And now I'm going to put it on high, y'all. Oh, that's going to be nice. Okay, bring it down, bringing it down. I'm going to get these little beaters out of here. Okay, and try to shake as much off as I can without making. I refuse to get dirty today.
I know that's right. That dress is looking too fire.
Yeah, I refuse to do it. Get some water on this here, puppy. And I'm gonna dry my hands off. Get this utensil or this appliance away. I'll let my beautiful assistant handle that. I'll put this over here. And I'm going to get my fork and this spoon over here and rinse it off. Because y'all know I can't stand this mess. That doesn't change because you turn 26. You need to know. And I'm going to rinse all this stuff off. Stick that in here. All right. So let me rinse this off too. But that has the bacon on it, which I am going to put the bacon in. But guess what? I'm not going to beat the bacon with the blender. Why do I keep on saying a blender? A mixer. Okay. I'm not going to beat the bacon with the mixer. I am going to fold the bacon. I'm going to fold the bacon into the mixture. Yeah. Why? Because the mixture has, let me show you. It's creamy, but it has some texture from, the corn kernels, but it's creamy. And as I beat it with the cream and the eggs and stuff, it went from being half a bowl to a whole bowl. So you can imagine how light and fluffy this is going to be. Ooh, baby. So I'm going to get my bacon out of this thing here. And I am going to put the bacon and the bacon fat. Yeah, I am. Ooh, yes, I am.
On the wild side.
Oh, yes. I'm being reckless, y'all.
Oh, snap.
Okay,
Vegan,
in here.
Vegan status.
There you go. All right. This bacon is fried to perfection, too. Look, that is really good. You can't beat making your own bacon bits. I'm here to tell you because I don't know what that stuff is they be selling in that bottle, but it don't taste like no bacon I ever ate. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not gonna put all of it in there, but I put a little bit in there for the flavor because we believe in flavor. We don't believe in bland food. We believe in what? Can everybody say? Flavor.
Highly flavored.
Yes, we are blessed and highly flavored. Woo. That's what we are. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just fold it in here like you fold eggs into a mixture, just like that. And now we have little lovely bacon bits incorporated in this lovely corn pudding. I'm gonna put this in the garbage, and I'm gonna get. I'm thinking. At first, I was going to use a deeper foil pan because I'm trying to, take into account for rising. I don't know if I have enough mixture for this one because it's pretty big. But then my glass casserole pan is kind of shallow. So I'm kind of tossed. I think I'm going to use the deeper one. All right. So let me get this pan so we can get this thing in here. Yeah, I think that this is probably, I don't know. Let me see. I think.
That looks like that would fit really well for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking I may use this. Now, I'm listening to my beautiful assistant, right? She's telling me, you see how this is not as deep, but it's long. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I want to kind of, like I did the meatloaf, kind of smooth it down in there because I like it to look cute. Right. Now, this right here is not, it's a little shorter, but it's really deep. And I don't want to go for a digging expedition, right. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to spray it. Yeah, that's the one we want. And then we're going to see what we're going to see. Okay, get those sides. I hardly ever use this thing. It's been kind of sitting there since I bought it. Okay, so let me make sure. All right, I got to line my stove. Get a little piece of foil fall in here. Okay. That is there. Let me get a pot holder because we're being cautious, not dangerous. That's the best way to go. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to put this in here. There you go. Right there. And I'm going to close it back up because I have to spoon this stuff in, guys. So, let me take this, pour it into here.
Do you need help with anything?
And I think I can do this one. Okay. Oh, look at that. Do you see how that's just pouring in there? Yeah. Just pouring in there. Pouring. Yeah.
Hearts flying.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Oh, look, Tiffany's there.
Hi, how are you? How's every little thing, big and small?
I missed what Jerome said. He said, abuse, you're beating your food.
Okay, Jerome. Are you a plant here in my chat? Okay, you gonna tell on me? Listen, in the famous words of Tina Turner, we can do it easy, or we can do it rough. Your choice. So I'm gonna smooth this in here, and you know what? It's important. A lot of people don't take the time for presentation and to make things lovely. You don't have to be a fancy person. You don't have to be an aristocrat. You don't have to do any of that. We are all visual, and I don't care if it's a bowl of cereal. Do you know when you step it up a notch just for yourself, it lifts you. It lifts you, okay? Instead of just slapping it up in there. I mean, I totally my opinion, but I feel special when I make my food look special, and I'm telling you, it's nothing hard about it. It's nothing hard about it. You just take your time and you do some little cute stuff, and then when it comes out, your family is wowed and they think, hey,
you did such an amazing
Exactly. Not this family, because they be standing in line like I'm the lunch lady.
Because we already know you're like the superhero in the kitchen.
Yeah, whatever. You know, I swear, I got more butter coming from over there than I do in the refrigerator. Okay, y'all need to know. So, I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to do this. Watch. I'm going to take this fork, and I'm going to drag the fork through my corn pudding lightly. Just lightly, just a little bit. But you can't do too much because you don't want to mess up. But you just want to do this, and you'll see when it comes out, it's going to have a little cute design on there. Yes, it is. Because I like it like that. Okay? And I'm going to drag it this way. Yes, I am. Simple, easy peasy. But think about this for like a holiday side, and you've made it cute on top of it. Take it to somebody's house. Man, they'll be talking about you forever, ever, forever, ever. Yes, they will. In a good way. So, I'm going to put this in here. Let me rinse my hands off because I got cornbread on my hands. And I'm going to lightly tint this for probably about 15 minutes. This is supposed to stay in it for about 40 minutes. With my oven, I don't think I'm going to need that. I will be checking it along the way, and we'll just see. Okay, but I want to tint it just a little bit, I think, because I don't want it to brown just yet. I don't know, maybe I'll put it in like this, and then I'll look at it, and if it starts browning too much, then I'll put something on it. How about that? Because I do want it to cook from the bottom up. And that'll be that. So, but before I do, matter of fact, I'm not going to do that yet, but that definitely will ensure browning. So I was going to just put a little paprika on the top, but I'm going to let it cook just like this. We're going to do 15 minutes, and then I may tint it. Okay, so let me get this in here. Why are you not laying flat?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Okay, and this is heavy. Huh?
Yeah, that's why I said.
Look at that. That's gonna be something to do. Yeah, we're gonna eat this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so that's in there. We're gonna hit it for about 15 minutes on the timer and see what it looks like. Okay. While I do that, I'll clean up over here, and then I'm going to show you this smothered stuff, okay? But not just yet. Okay, let me clean up over here a little bit. So, how many of you have had cabbage, and you know the hard pieces of it, and that's, you got to realize, the way you cut cabbage is going to determine how tender it ends up in the long run. But of course, I have this hack that I use, and I want you to keep that in mind. Nothing ever has to be tough, not a vegetable, nothing, if you know this hack. Okay, and I'm going to give it to you guys because, why? Because you're my friends, and I like you. So I want you to be well-versed in the arts of hacking, not the bad hacking. in recipe hacking and food hacking. So I want you guys to be well versed in this. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, and as I think back, I've always been a concoction. They call it concoction, but my stuff was good. Okay. I remember my little sister. It's so funny. She says to me, she's 8 years younger than I am. And she still says, boy, I used to love your concoction because I always put some stuff together. It was like chemistry or something. I can't tell you why I knew what went together. I can't tell you why it tasted good. I cannot follow a recipe to save my life. I was talking to somebody about recipe. I think it was my sister. I can't follow. It just doesn't compute for me. I see the ingredients, and then my mind goes into overdrive, and I just make stuff. So, go figure. I just can't do that. So, but it always turns out the way I want it to. Nobody has complained as of yet. They know they better not.
Complain about what?
Okay, this oven just got. See, this is why I use the speed bake for that very reason. Okay, so this. Oh, another hack, y'all. If y'all have a glass top stove and you get frustrated using all these different cleansers and you can't seem to get the streaks off, guess what you use? You see this right here? I figured this out. This oven mitt, I didn't have to put anything on it. I clean it and then I buff it. No streaks, no fingerprints.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Pamela said, still unaliving all those trees.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am a native New Yorker. I never saw a tree that I did like. Listen, let me tell you something. We may got one tree in the middle of Manhattan, okay? And that's probably made out of silk. Give me the concrete. See, I'm runny nose and coughing and sneezing the whole time I'm down here in all of the vegetation. Okay, this ain't fun. Okay, this ain't fun. So for all of the Arbor Day people and the plant people, God bless you. I love the way it looks. I don't love the way it feels. And if I had my way, my whole backyard would be concrete. Yep, sure would. So I'm not throwing any shade on the trees. However, I'm not doing mud deer. I'm not washing these paper towels and hanging them from the cabinets. I'm just saying. That's what my grandma used to do. My grandma saved a tree, or 2, or 3, 100. Yeah. That's when bounty towels really were tough stuff. She could rewash them and hang them and use them again. She sure did. So, I think I need some water. I'm thirsty. I wonder why I don't have water, y'all. Y'all wonder why? Y'all know why I ain't got no water? See, that's why I haven't sang a song. Because, people have me in the desert on my birthday weekend. Mm-hmm.
What a bad child.
On my birthday weekend. I guess y'all are saying, isn't it your birthday weekend? Why isn't she cooking? Because, you know what?
I did stuff, I promise, guys.
She did stuff. Yes, she did stuff yesterday. Okay, but I'm gonna be totally honest, okay? I'm very picky about the food. She's learning. Yes, she is. There are things that she can really cook, like some potato salad. Oh, baby, that's what she making today. She making that potato salad. Yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
Let me tell you something about potato salad. Okay. Let me tell you, when you got some good potato salad, when it's been in the refrigerator for 2 days and that little puddle of juice is not in there, okay, that's the most disgusting thing ever. Did I ask for potato soup? Did I ever want that? When your potato salad is as creamy day 2 as it was day 1, when every single flavor can be identified, that's when you can make some good potato salad. Don't front. And my little girl can make some good potato salad. Okay, yes, she can. So I'm gonna give her them props. Now, she still learned other stuff because, see, I needed to taste like my stuff, okay, for me, okay? And that's just that. So I cook my own favorite birthday foods so I can eat it like I want. That's how that is. Not because no one tried, okay? Because it's like, hey, this the muddy in me, okay? The kitchen belongs to Casey. I'm gonna drink some water. All right, y'all. So I got this stuff in here. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water, and then I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if everybody knows how to cut a cabbage, and usually, I'll have it pre-prepared, and I have the vast majority of it in the refrigerator. Because, man, you know, hey, I ain't got no time to be doing all this stuff. But I realized that everybody doesn't know how to cut a cabbage. I've seen all kinds of cabbage dishes on YouTube, and I'm looking at, they just peeled it apart and just kind of stuck it in the pot. Listen, there is method behind equal cutting when you are cooking certain things. And when you're cooking cabbage, you don't want to have some pieces so hard you break a tooth and some pieces so mushy so you don't have to chew. You want to have a good equilibrium, and you do that by cutting it as evenly as you can. You also want to make sure you cut against the hard rib parts and cut out as many of them as you can. So what I do, and I will show you, and you know, there's two methods, okay? But what I've started to do, if I get like a Savoy cabbage and they don't give me a green cabbage, Savoy cabbage leaves come apart easier. So when I cut them in wedges, and let me drink this and I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I'm thirsty. So I'm gonna take this cabbage over here and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And then I'll show you a good way to clean your cabbage. Because you know, I ain't just cutting this up and putting it in a pot. Not having it. I don't know who been walking through that field or that garden or wherever that cabbage came from off the back of somebody's truck. Okay, so we ain't doing that. But I'm going to get my trusty knife. I'm going to get my colander. And I'm going to get these three things. These three words, sweet and simple. These three words. Yeah, we're going to cut this up. Okay, so check it out. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put this over here. Now, I make some space in the sink because I need to wash these dishes, and I'm not going to do this right this minute because I'm tired. So y'all just going to have to get over it. Let me wipe this out. The sink is big enough for me not to let anything touch because I just have this here for the holding. Oh, let me get this in the refrigerator. Okay. So I saved a piece of my cabbage for a reason. Okay. I cut it. Now, so the cabbage usually, and let me turn this around. I'm going to bring this to you. Your cabbage usually comes in a round sphere. Okay. It has all of the layers and stuff. I take my cabbage, I cut it in half. Then I cut it in fours. Then I cut the fours into wedges. And it looks a little something like this. I usually cut it a little thinner than this, but I wanted you to have enough to see what I'm talking about. So it's going to look like this. Can everybody see? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the wedge. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a slice here. I'm going to cut a slice here. But if you see this hard part right here, this serves no purpose in my life at all. So guess where it got to go? G-file. So I'm going to cut that out. I got the big old knife here. I'm going to take this just like this, and I am going to take it down right there where that hard part is. Now, the hard part kind of incorporates itself up here. Not to worry. We got some for that too. So we take it, and we cut out that hard part. Okay, and I put that to the side. So now I'm going to do my 3 wedges. Why am I doing 3 wedges? Because I'm going to show you how I like to clean this particular cabbage, because I can do that like this. And I can save myself from having to go through all of the rigmarole of having to scrub my sink down, put water in, and all the stuff like that. So I don't have to do that. So now I have a little wedge like this, right? Now, if you see right here, you see this hard part is still here. But what you also see is, you see how each one of these just come apart just like that. Just like that. And so I separate them, and I have 1 or 2 choices. I can take this hard piece out, which I'm going to do. And I'm left with just these nice little pieces. They have a little bit of texture. They're not going to be too soft, but I ain't got to deal with homie here that I probably could use as a weapon. I don't even know why it's here. Nobody eats this. So let me take this, and now that I've taken them apart, and I'm going to do this with each one of my wedges, because each one of my wedges come apart, and I can take that. See, it's not even one. This one here, I probably could use that one because it's not that hard. But so I take all of my leaves apart, just like that, and I do it with all the little wedges, and I just take them apart like that. Now, it may look clean. Remember, where does cabbage grow from? Anybody? Can anybody tell me where cabbage comes from? Okay. So, since it comes from the ground, stands to reason a couple of things. It got a little bit of gravel, dirt, something. If you didn't grow your own cabbage, what else could have happened to your cabbage? Anybody?
Lots of nasties.
Yes, the little nasties. In the truck, off the truck, in the back of the grocery store, on the floor, whatever. So you want to be careful to clean this, okay? Because what do they call that stuff? And my sister should know. It said diphtheria or something. It's something like that with a D, okay? That people get from salads and these kind of vegetables like this. Hey, wash it.
Oh, Tizzy said you can use the hard part of the cabbage like a boomerang.
Yeah. That's a good one. See, Tizzy. See, now you're making me think bad things. Okay. So, no, we won't do that. We won't tell anybody, Tizzy. Okay. All right, but I'm throwing this away. So, I'm going to take those leaves, and this is what I did with this particular cabbage. I'm going to take my leaves, and I see there's another hard part on here, but see, I'm going to take this part that's soft, and I'm going to cut it, because you know what? Cabbage ain't cheap no more. So I'm going to try to save this little. I'm going to save a plant, Pam.
Yay!
Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this cabbage inside this colander, and I'm going to wash it with my hands, each individual leaf. Okay, and I know you say, oh, that's a lot of work. Okay, it's a lot of work to be in the emergency room too, about 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. So think about that. Okay, so you got to think about these things. When people tell me, oh, cooking at home is so much work. Cooking, period, is so much work. Let me tell you something. Life is work. Okay, you get what you pay for. The work you put in is what you get back, okay? Me personally, I don't want to have to wonder what happened to my food before it go in my mouth. I don't know about you. So, in 15 minutes, look at that. See, this is good. So now, I am. This is doing just what I wanted to do. So, it's rising and it's starting to brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little paprika on the top. I'm going to put a light tint on here. I'm not going to cover it all sides. I'm going to leave some openings because I want it to cook from the bottom up. And then we take the paper off and let it get a suntan. And we make sure we use sunscreen. Yes, we do. So let me get this out. Now come back to the cabbage. And yeah, that's going to be so good. Oh my God. I'm glad I put it in this glass one because you know what? I can see stuff. You can tell. Huh?
That was a good idea then.
Yeah, it was a good idea. I can see everything from the bottom up. And see, it's still jiggly. When it's doing a jiggle like that, you know he ain't ready. But he is ready to be tinted. Okay? So I'm going to take a little You're like, why is she putting paprika on? Because paprika not only gives flavor, it gives a beautiful color. And what did I say? Presentation. This is what I want to teach you all. Presentation. Okay? You got a picky kid, make them think they're in a fancy restaurant. Presentation. So, put a little bit of that.
Oh.
Yes.
You should take a sip out of your coffee and show off your pre-date birthday cup again.
My who?
The birthday cup. Show your cup with your face on it. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Take a sip out of your cup.
Oh, I will. But I gotta get this in the oven first. Don't worry about it. I'm putting it in there. Okay. But my coffee's still hot, believe it or not. It's still warm. I'm gonna take this foil and I'm gonna tint this. And I think I'm gonna tint it this direction. Yes, I am. All right. So lightly tint. I'm not gonna put a lot on here. I gotta really be careful with this because this is not my normal foil pan. This glass gets hot. So know when you're using a glass, anything, it get pretty hot. Okay, so this is lightly on here. Light as a feather, okay? All right, so we're gonna get this back in here. So we did 15 minutes. I'm thinking I'm gonna try another 30 minutes. Okay, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, maybe I would try 30. It may be less than that. I'll check it. Okay. So put the timer on 30 and let it rip. Okay. So back to the cabbage. So let me put this over here and let me sip my coffee. Okay, my sister wants me to sip my coffee in my birthday cup. Okay, so look. And I have a mustache. Good. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to wash this cabbage. Let me roll my sleeves up. Because I told y'all I'm not trying to get dirty. Okay. Then I'm leave this over here. Okay, so cabbage sauce. So all you do is just put some cold water on it. It's not a big deal. You can look at this cabbage and you can see that is pretty clean. It's nothing on it, but my mind says wash this, Casey. So that is what I plan to do. So I'm rinsing it off. Let me turn this water down a little. Just splashing all over everything. And this is not a lot of cabbage. Now, there's another way to do this. For the person that doesn't want to be meticulous like this, you can take your wedges and you cut your wedges across the opposite direction. You cut it all up once you do your wedges. Clean your sink out thoroughly. Stop the sink up. Put cold water in it. And then you want to dredge your cabbage in the water. You can put a little bit of meat tenderizer, a little bit of salt if you want, if you just want a little friction. But like I said, unlike collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens, cabbage does not. Now I will tell you a cabbage that is kind of dirty, the red cabbage. It can be pretty dirty. And I know because what I'm doing today is I'm mixing the green cabbage with the red cabbage. I have found that is the most delicious thing because red cabbage not only has flavonoids, red cabbage not only is good for inflammation, but red cabbage has like a subtle sweetness. And it really complements the taste of the green cabbage or the savory cabbage, okay? So let me get this back over here, wipe that off because it's still good. I'm going to put this over here. Now, I'm just going to let the water kind of drain out of here a little. But I don't need a lot of it out. I got to get it back over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put, let me get a paper plate. I'm going to get a paper plate because I don't want the water all over the place from this colander. And then what I do after that, making a mess. I'm going to rinse this off, dry it off, and then I'm going to show you. You take it and you put your leaves back together and you make it simple for yourself. So you take them a handful at a time and you put your leaves back together. It's not hard. This ain't rocket science, y'all. It's not no special got to go to chef school for. I'm not going to cut this like I am a sous chef or somebody. I'm going to cut it like a regular person, okay? And you take it. So you have your cabbage the long way. You want to cut your cabbage the short way. And you just cut. And you just cut. And you cut in minimal pieces. And you cut. And that's what you do with all the rest of the cabbage, okay? And this is what you do with your little pieces. And you go to the next pile. And you can even take it in a pile. Just pile it up like that. Because it's clean. It's not that much of it. And you can do this. Okay, for you fancy cutters, you can cut real fast, or you can speed up your your video and look like you can cut real fast. See, I ain't trying to play with y'all because I like fingers. So, and you just cut it up. And that's it. You cut it up as small as you can. You don't want to cut it up too small. Bite-sized pieces is good. And you just do that and you repeat. Just repeat. So I'm going to chop this up because, I don't like to take a whole lot of time doing preparation. I like to have that already prepped. But I just wanted to show you guys in case there was someone that didn't know this method. Okay. And you just want to take that whole head of cabbage and just stuff it inside the pot and then call it a day. You can do that, but I'm telling you, if you do that and then you do this, you're going to see the difference in the dynamics of the cabbage, how it's cooked, how the flavor adheres to it, all that good stuff. I promise you. Everything, all this little crazy stuff you think I'm doing being extra. I'm not extra. There's method behind this madness. Trust me. There's a reason why Japanese chefs always cut things in order. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a big piece here, a little piece there. It's called even heat distribution. That's what it is. And I believe in that. I believe in you and me. I believe that we will be in love eternally. Well, as far as I can see, you will always be the one for me. Oh, I love you, cabbage. Yes. Okay, so let me get this in here. And this here will stay here because I got a whole bag of cabbage in the refrigerator that I don't want to overstuff the bag. So this was a demonstration. Okay, I'm gonna get my pot out and get the pot ready for the cabbage because we're gonna do something we haven't done since we've been here. We may actually get out of here before 3 hours. Yay! Oh boy.
So Tiffany wants to know, does red cabbage taste good in coleslaw?
Oh yeah. Oh, see, now you're gonna start me with that. Girl, I have a recipe for you. Not only is it delicious, it's nutritious, and it's what? Keto!
Gotta love it. Win.
Yes, so yes, it does. All day long, it tastes good. Let me get my pot. Good question. It tastes good. It sure does. People sleep on red cabbage. I see it a lot in like the salad bags or whatever, and they'll have it cut up in there. And radicchino ain't nothing but a little small red cabbage. That's all it is. But like I said, I decided one day, I said, a cabbage is a cabbage is a cabbage. Let's try something different. Of course, I had my naysayers. What's that? Why does that look like? Why is it red? Why is it? Okay. X and Z. Okay. X and Z. That's all I got to say. So we're going to put this over here. Sometimes you got to step outside your box. Sometimes you just have to. And when you do, you may be pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised, yes. There's a big bold world out there full of all kinds of food. And you can make it your business to try some of them. You can take some of the flavors from other things and put it in your normal everyday cooking, make a whole new dynamic. Sick of chicken? Let me tell you something. The one thing about a chicken, you could do 155,203,702 things with chicken. And it'll taste different every time. So you can be creative, you can be innovative, and you can be frugal all at the same time, y'all. For real. All you got to do is subscribe to a little home cooking. I'm not telling you don't ever eat out if that's what you want to do, because I eat out too. That's a lie. I don't eat out anymore, but my family does. And then they get disappointed every time. But hey, some people just like to keep walking in the walls and busting their head. See, I like my forehead. See, no scars. So it doesn't do it for me anymore. Not at these prices. When it was cheap and you could go get, make chicken sandwich for $1.50 and you were hungry. Yeah. But not when I spent $4 for the same McChicken sandwich. This piece of chicken, I don't even know if it is a chicken. Okay. I'm not satisfied. And I don't know where it came from. I could make my own chicken sandwich. See, point in case, and I'm going to make this video. I don't know if you guys know about Wendy's and their Krabby Patty. If you're a SpongeBob fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you got kids, I'm sure they watch SpongeBob. I watch it too. I ain't gonna lie. It used to be good. Now, not so much. But anyway, so they're marketing the Krabby Patty. Now, no one really knows what a Krabby Patty is made out of, because I'm sure it's not made out of a crab, because Mr. Krabs is a crab. Then he'd be a cannibal. So who knows what it's really made out of? However, at Wendy's, they just take their McDouble, tell you it's a Krabby Patty, and put some kind of sauce on it that look like a light colored version of special sauce. I never tasted it. However, I got 7 people in my house. A Wendy's burger and French fries can cost you $14 plus tax times 7. For a burger that I don't know is going to be cooked the way it's on television, because in my neighborhood, them youngins that's in there cooking that stuff ain't been cooking the way they should. Okay, so think about it: $14.99 plus tax times 7. I went, got me some Wagyu burger, the good stuff. Made them burgers real good. Sent my grill master out there, and he did his thing. I made all the fixes. I even made a special secret sauce that nobody knows what it is, because if I tell you, then I'm going to have to eliminate you. Okay, so psych them kids up. You're about to have Casey's special Krabby Burger. Needless to say, when I finished, no one asked for the Wendy's Krabby Burger, but they're asking for Casey's.
You sure are.
It's all about the headspace. All about the headspace. This will save you money. Put that money that you going to Wendy's or whatever every other day or wherever you go in a jar and go on a real vacation, because that's about how much you're going to spend in a month or a year.
You're not wrong.
Okay? So I'm just saying, I'm not bashing any restaurant, but honey, okay, when I was growing up, going to McDonald's or Burger King was a treat. And they really did good jobs cooking the food. Okay. But for the most part, we ate at home. Not because we couldn't go, but the food at home was better. Do your family a favor. Do yourself a favor. Be creative. Step out of your box. Cook something. It ain't gonna kill you. So, let me go over here. Okay, we have 17 minutes. So I'm going to take this pot. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do first, because y'all need to hear this. What I'm going to do first, I got some food news. And it's not the nasty stuff. I'm trying to really get into doing this research and finding out about food and what's going on in our world or the news or whatever the case may be. So I really did do some deep diving. Let me see here. So they have a newsletter that's online. Really nice newsletter. I found some of the corn across it. You guys should take a look. Because why? Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow. I can do anything. Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow. Read, and you'll be surprised the things you find. So I went to this site and they were talking about some of the latest news and trends in the food world. Well, food is everything for everybody. I don't care. There are things in this world that are not going to cease to happen or to be. There are going to be morticians because people are going to pass away at some point, and you got to have them. There are doctors. You got to have them because we're going to get sick. Okay. And you got to have food because you got to eat. So it'll always be here, whether you like it or not. And so they're saying people are doing these home cooks and chefs also are doing creative food mashups. Now, I don't know if I want to eat this, but they got combinations like pizza mac and cheese. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe they put mozzarella cheese and tomato sauce in the mac and cheese. I don't know. Then they have French onion chicken soup. I can kind of see that because it's not, unless they're going to put the cheese and stuff on it like they do. But they just added some chicken. So that's not too weird. Not weird me out too much. Okay. And these are becoming comfort foods in people's homes. And they're mixing these flavors. They're using a lot of international ingredients in a lot of people's home kitchens, believe it or not. And not because they come from these regions or countries or whatever, just trying to step up what they normally cook and just do something different. They're using spices like, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right because I should have checked Google to see how to pronounce it. I think it is gochujang. Gochujang. It's a thick, sweet brick red paste that's a staple in Korean cooking. It's made from red chili peppers, glutinous rice. So they use a sticky rice, red chili peppers, and fermented soybeans, salt, and other seasonings. And they use it as a condiment on meat, fish, shellfish, and vegetables. Okay. Then they have something called black garlic. Black garlic? What's that? Anybody heard of black garlic before? Let me know. Anybody? Because I never heard of that before. Okay. So they have something called black garlic. And what that is when they take garlic and they age it, okay? Flavor similar to caramel. So it tastes like caramel. Okay, and it's made by leaving raw garlic to ferment and oxidize in a rice cooker at high temperature and humidity for several weeks. So they're cooking this rice for 3 weeks with the garlic in it. Okay. Anywho, and then finally they have something called harissa. Okay, it's another ingredient that's becoming more common in everyday homes and kitchens. More people are becoming more diverse in flavors and stuff like that. Yeah, and Jerome, you probably will have to order some of this stuff offline if you want to get it, unless you have like an international food market near you, or like I said, Wegmans and places like that have some of this stuff. But anyway, this stuff is spicy, smoky, and flavorful chili pepper paste or sauce. And this originated in Tunisia. It's a staple in North Africa and Middle Eastern cuisine. It's typically made of roasted red peppers, garlic, olive oil, and spices like coriander, which I really like, cumin, and caraway seeds. Okay, and they say it's used as a condiment, okay, marinade, or sauce. So they flavor many dishes, including meat, fish, vegetables, pasta, rice, couscous. I don't know if you know what couscous is. And you can find this in a lot of just household pantries now. People are exploring these international flavors and kind of stepping their stuff up a notch and making it different. And then you have these pantry-centric recipes. Many home cooks are focusing on pantry basic recipes, things you got in your pantry, using high pack ingredients like fish sauce and adding it to like a casserole or something. Black vinegar, I don't know what that is. I don't have to look that one up. Sesame oil to elevate simple everyday dishes and make it just have a little difference. Okay, this is a trend that is about stocking flavor. So put it this way, everybody deciding now they want to be like Casey and bless stuff with flavor. That's what they're doing. Now we've been doing this, right? Okay, just enough. Okay, we've been doing this, but now everybody doing it. So that's what's happening now, and hey, try something new, Also, the Science Daily says sustainable foods and innovations with climate conscious choices are becoming more important. They say researchers are exploring sustainable ingredients and methods such as boosting protein levels. So what they're trying to do is, I guess they're doing some kind of experiments to kind of add protein to vegetables, because you have a lot of vegans, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you don't eat proteins in the form of meats, you can be malnourished. Let me tell you something. Malnutrition doesn't mean you got to be walking around looking like a skeleton. Malnutrition means that you are not absorbing the nutrients you need to have functionality in your body. So you could be 700 pounds and be malnourished. Let us not get it twisted. So, because a lot of people are eating all these different ways, they don't always get the amount of protein they need, and they end up having protein deficiencies. So they're trying to put these things in vegetables in the laboratories. So that. And then another health research from Science Daily and New Food Magazine. It says new studies are highlighting how specific eating habits, like minimizing ultra-processed foods, can lower health risk. Oh, well, come on. We know. All this processed food is set up. The dynamic is to make you want more of it. So they put ingredients in the food to make you crave it. That's just common knowledge. We fall into the trap and we end up with type 2 diabetes and things like that. The good news is with type 2 diabetes, you can reverse it. You just have to reverse your mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to give up everything. What I tell y'all, moderation, Megan, I am pleasingly plump. My A1C is perfect textbook. Perfect textbook that you read, and that's what my A1C is. So that's another thing. Don't think because somebody got some meat on their bones that they got diabetes, because I don't. Anywho, so you just have to do things in moderation. That is the moral of the story. We're doing all kinds of innovative things. We're trying to up our game with flavors. We're being more health conscious. We're doing all the things that we do, But like I said, the bottom line is moderation. So speaking of moderation, I'm about to dilly on over here to my cabbage and put that on, because the corn pudding got 7 minutes. I'm going to check it out and see if it's jiggling. If it's still doing the jiggle, then I'm sticking back in there. But if it's not, I'm going to brown that puppy. Oh, yeah. So let's go on over here. I am going to try to get you here. But what I do now, I'm going to take this pot. I'm going to spray it. But I'm not only going to spray this pot. I am going to do what? I'm going to really make y'all upset. I'm going to put some bacon fat in there. A little bit of bacon fat to start off the browning of the rest of my bacon, because this is smothered cabbage with what? Bacon! So, let me get a spoon. And let me put it in here. I'm going to put a teaspoonful. Now, I saved some chicken fat. So for those of you who don't use pork, save some chicken fat the next time you fry your chicken. You can do the same thing. Okay? Season your stuff with that. Olive oil if you're vegan. Flavor is flavor. Okay? So let me Put that here. Close this up. I'm going to get my bacon out, the rest of my bacon out the fridge. Put that over here. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to start it off at high, and I'm going to come back real fast because if I don't, it'll be really hot. And that will cause smoking, and then all of my house will smell like a bacon. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to let it get a little hot, and then I'm going to put this bacon in here. Why am I doing this? Because I am setting up the layers for my cabbage. I have the rest of my cabbage here in the fridge that I cut up earlier, and it's a combination of the savory cabbage and the red cabbage. And I got it all cut up. Now the red cabbage I got here today was a little tougher than I'm used to, but I've got a remedy for that too. Okay, so let me get this. Okay, let's see. Let me get my spoon, wash it off. Oh, I got to see it smoking already, y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all. It don't take but a minute. They say pigs are slow. Pigs are not slow. Look how fast they burn. Let me put that on here. Just get a little bit of that smoke out of there. Now I'm going to put the bacon in. So I'm going to put the bacon in. Just like that. And then I'm going to get a top on this thing because, yeah, it started smoking. So we're going to put the bacon in. And we're going to let the bacon kind of cook with a top on. I'm going to lower the heat. Just like that. Now I got the bacon cut so nice into little pieces. The reason why is I want you to get a piece of bacon with every bite of the cabbage. So let me turn it down to a 3. And I'm going to get this out the way. Now, some people call this smothered cabbage. Some people call it fried cabbage. They're just one and the same. It all depends on what you want to say. Okay? Now, these vegetables here, let me turn this off because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, now, these vegetables here are going to be part of this dish. Okay, so once the bacon gets browned, that's when the fun comes in. Yeah. See, these cabbage are over here saying, any day now, when you going to cook me? I've been waiting here since 4 in the morning. Okay, I'm ready to go. So we're going to give them what they want. We give the people what they want. Yes, we do. All day, every day. So let me stir. Because we want this to be we want this to be browned. I don't want to put the cabbage in there with it raw. Although some people do that, but I'm just not that girl. So, while it browns, I'm going to sit here and drink some more of this coffee. Now it's cold. Yeah, you know how that goes. But guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not putting no nitrogen in it. That's right. I said it. No nitrogen. I'm going to tell you about the rest of my dinner, which is going to be so lovely and delicious. So I had these little Cornish hens. Do you know that I couldn't find a fresh Cornish hen anywhere? Everybody wanted to freeze the little peoples. So I had to wait a whole day for them to unthaw. I finished cooking them at about 5 o'clock this morning. I told you I stayed up all night. I cleaned them little babies oh so gently. I rubbed them up one side and down the other with the bacon fat. And then I hit them with every piece of seasoning and herbs that I could find. When they were finished, they were fully dressed and coated in the most formidable way. And then I took them to the skillet and I sauteed them until they were crisp and brown on all sides. I preheated my oven to 400. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I took the backbone out of them and cut them in halves when I sauteed them. That speeds up the process, y'all. Oh, yeah. Put them in the oven an hour, took them out. And I'm going to let y'all see it, okay? Oh, yeah. I'm going to let you see it. When I plate up the rest of this food and little sis over there, finish that potato, because see, this really is for dinner because I got people coming in. Okay, so they're going to have to hold their horses. I'm going to let them taste a little something here. But we got the whole, when I tell you, I had to let the grill master taste a little, one of the teeny tiny, eeny weeny, a little itty bitty, little leg like that. I just popped it right off because it was so tender and moist. And he was nice enough to sit up all night with me while I did this cooking. So he got rewarded and he got to taste it. He got a little taste. Well, needless to say, it was all that. This is going to be the best birthday dinner ever. And I'm going to round it off with a delicious pineapple cake. I'm going to do that recipe on my long form too. Oh, there goes a buzzer. Let's take a look and see. Okay. So, safety, oven mitt. I'm going to get that. Okay, let me get this thing off because every time I go over here, I'm afraid it's going to go in the oven and it's probably got some polyester in it. It'll probably go up in flames. Okay, so, but boy, am I smelling this. Oh, man. Let's see what it looks like. What? Look at this, y'all. Oh, let me turn off this. Oh, ooh, child. Shoot, I may not be able to, I may have to eat a little of this. Yeah. Wow. Let me see. Let's see if it's doing a jiggle. Because it may look like it may still be doing a jiggle. Let's see. But my goodness. It's still a little jiggly, y'all. But I'm going to now it's just jiggly in the middle. Which means that it has cooked from the bottom. It's all the way in the sides. And it's just the middle. Time to take the papers off. That's right. I'm going to serve them the papers. Time. So I'm going to get this back up in here. Whoa. Did I show you what it looked like? Did y'all see that? Did I show you?
Yeah.
Did y'all see?
No. Well, no, we can't see from down.
Okay, wait a minute. I just want to show y'all what it's looking like now. Okay. Does everybody see? It ain't quite finished. Little jiggly.
You can see it.
Man, if you could smell this.
Yeah, it's smelling.
It smells, oh my goodness. Oh. I'm gonna put this back in here. And I'm going to give it 15 minutes while I do this and see what happens. Okay, so. And see, it's not going to take you this long. Everything takes me double time because I'm making double the food. So when you make double the food, of course, your cook time is going to be longer. You want to know that the smaller the portion, the faster it's going to cook. So my advice to you is don't have a big family or have a separate apartment so you can eat by yourself. How about that? All right. So let me check the bacon because I think that the bacon needs, it's still cooking. It's just cooking slowly. Yes, it is. But it's getting brown. Yes, it is. So what I'm going to do now, and what people don't do a lot of times is they season this cabbage after the fact, which you can do. But what I like to do, because I like to layer my flavors, I'm going to put some of my seasoning in there with the bacon. That way, when I drop this over in there, it's going to be seasoned from the bottom up. Then I'm going to hit it again. Oh, yeah. You're going to see. Trust the process. So, Casey's, black pepper, Lowry's. Okay? I'm going to do, let me get some garlic and a little onion. Okay? I'm going to take that And I'm just gonna give it each about a teaspoonful into the bacon. Okay, get that in there. And see, these spices will get all toasted up and flavorful. And you'll be like, I didn't know cabbage could taste like this. Tell you. You can make it any way you want. There are no rules to this stuff. Everybody gets all twisted and bent out of shape about cooking. You got to do it like this. You got to do it like your stomach says. That's what you got to do. Anybody else got to eat if they don't want to? Starve. Okay, so I put the garlic, a little bit of onion. I'm going to put some pepper up in this piece. Yeah, wrong side. I was about to put a lot of pepper up in this piece. Y'all don't want that. Okay. And like I said, it's just a little bit of bacon fat in there, and it's toasting these flavors. I think my mother should have named me Flavor. Yes. Not Flavor Flav, but Flavor.
I was right.
Okay, so let me get this in here, over here, and I'm going to stir these around into my bacon, like that, into the pot, just like that. Yeah, that is wonderful. Okay, stick that back over here, put that back on there, and I'm going to take it up to a 5 because I need for this to do some things. And wipe my stove off because the stove got some clutter. Yes. So, let's get that all together. There. I'll put this over here because I'm going to have to use it again. So I'll put this back here. All right. So let me turn the light on this oven so I can see what's going on with our corn casserole. Okay. Wow. It's such a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. It's just such a beautiful thing. It really is. I'm so proud of me. Oh, boy. There are things that I said I wasn't going to make a lot of or often, and this is one of them because it's so freaking good. So you will eat this by itself, and you will eat it, and you will eat it, and you will eat it. And as the days go on, if there's any left, it's going to taste that much better. That's the lovely thing about flavoring stuff. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It really does. What is life without flavor? We just be walking around here in black and white, no color. Need a flavor. Everything needs flavor. Okay, I can't do the bland. Flavor. I've had people say to me, how do you taste the food and it has so much seasoning? With my mouth. Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their opinions and their likes. Hey, I don't knock anybody. Do you? Boo. Okay? Because I'm going to do me all day, every day. Because why? Because I'm 26 years old. And I do what I want. Okay, so. Yeah, we're getting to the crispies. Yeah, that smells good, just like that. Okay, I say about a minute here, and then I'm ready to put my cabbage in. And see, with cabbage, some people will put chicken broth in there or whatever. If you want cabbage soup, go right ahead. See, cabbage is based in water. So when you put it in that pot, and that's why we call it smothered, because you're putting the top on it and you're smothering the vegetables, and they're going to yield liquid. So if you put extra liquid in it, you're going to have that famous dietary cabbage soup that everybody says help you lose weight. Now, let me tell you a little story about cabbage soup. Cabbage soup is not new. Cabbage soup came out when I must have been I was in my 20s. I was living in New York. And guess who told me about the cabbage soup diet? She probably doesn't remember. My sister, Pam. She sent me in the mail the recipe to make this cabbage soup. Well, needless to say, they've stepped up the recipe since then. So I made it because I'm trying to lose weight, and I made everybody in the house eat cabbage soup. Yeah, that was a while back because I didn't even have my youngest daughter yet. I had my older daughter, and I had my husband on. Well, I made up all the soup. You're supposed to eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So made up the soup and ate it. It was okay the first time. Second time, had to put some hot sauce in it. Third time, I wanted to barf. I'm like, okay. And yeah. By the time my husband came home, I don't know if you've ever seen these pastel Easter eggs. You know, they have the pastel colors. And as kids, we used to take them and paint our lips like they were lipstick. Well, needless to say, he looked like he had painted his lips with pastel Easter eggs. He was so hungry from eating cabbage soup. I don't think we ate cabbage for years after that. It took So I'm like saying, unless you want cabbage soup, I wouldn't put chicken broth in there. You may want to put a powdered chicken bouillon if you want to, if you just want that flavor or whatever. But the liquid, not me. Maybe you like your cabbage soupy. I'm not that girl. But that cabbage soup, you need to lose something. You need to lose it because, woo, the recipe she said, I really started to feel she didn't like me after that. Because, that was kind of nasty. Anywho, let me go over here and check this bacon. Okay, I've got Cosmic King with strips of bacon. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's check this. It is nice and brown. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to show you just how you enter the cabbage. Not into the dragon. Enter the cabbage. Into the pot. Yes. So first I'm going to put the one that I just cut. Now I just take a little and you put it in here just like that. And if you could hear the sizzle, you would know that's why they call it fried. Not because somebody's putting the cabbage in a deep fry and it's coming out looking like chicken. Okay, so it's sizzling. Sizzle. Okay, so now I'm going to take the rest of this. Now you're like, Casey, this is a lot of cabbage. You're going to get in this pot. Well, by the time this renders down, it'll probably be half the pot. So I'm just going to take this and dump it all in. But I'm going to do half. And the reason why is because what did I tell y'all about seasoning? We're going to do it in what? Layers, right? So I want to put some seasoning right here, right there. Yeah. Okay? And we're going to hit it up again with all of our, oh my gosh, this corn pudding is, whoa! Man, I'm going to have to tell y'all a lie because I'm going to have to eat some of this. But it's my birthday, so I can eat it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Say right.
That's right. I think Lois is back.
Yes, Lois is back.
Yay. She said, Casey, I learned sour cream will make moist dishes. Who knew? I messed up cabbage by putting in lots of unsalted chicken broth, and I cooked it too long. And she did the same thing with collard greens and mustard greens.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Some people like it al dente. I like my greens to be tender, but not mushy. I don't want them to disintegrate, but I sure as heck don't want to crunch them.
Right.
For real. So, like I said, I'm putting everything here that I have here. I'm just loading it up. Okay, and now I'm gonna put the rest of my cabbage on top. Just like that. Okay. And I'm going to do it one more time. Do that to me one more time. Once is never enough. I know y'all know who I'm singing. You don't know her.
I know the song.
Tony Tennille.
Okay. All right.
Y'all know nothing about that. Okay, so let me get this in here. Season her up. Okay. Okay, so I'll put that in there. And we're just going to do your seasonings. And you know what? You can use whatever kind of seasoning you like. It's all about your taste buds. I'm not trying to have you be my twin. See, eyebrows are never twins. They just look alike. Okay? That's what we're going to do. You can look like it, but you can make it your own. Okay. So, let me put that over here. Some onion powder. Close that up. Did I put the Lowry's in there already? I can't remember. No, I didn't. Okay, stick that in there. Okay, so now, this is the key. I don't have that much of this, so I'm going to have to use regular vinegar, I guess. Okay. This is called the sweet and tangy dynamic. Apple cider vinegar goes in there as it's cooking. You don't want a whole lot, but you want enough because with the seasonings and this, well, you just have to wait and see. I'm going to pour this, and this is probably about a quarter cup here because somebody used it all. I don't know who did it. But I'm just going to pour that over in here. They knew I had to have a cooking show today. Okay. Anyway, anyhow, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of move this around a little because I don't want anything to stick. And I want to kind of take it and you want to kind of turn it. Now, it's not cooking fast. I have it on a medium heat, medium low. I'm going to take it up a little just to get, this party started and to get it start sweating when I close it up. But I'm not done yet, y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to mix this. You thought I forgot something, didn't you? What about the twins over here? They're not. They're fraternal. Okay. See, they used to be and you know what? I may have to make them a trinity. Because you know how I'm in love with that dry celery. So I may have to do that. Let me hit it up to a 7. I'm going to drop these in here just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just all up in there. Just like that. Okay? Get all this together. We're in this love together. You got the kind that'll last forever. It's like berries on the vine. Oh, here we go. I guess the stove said shut up because it went off. Okay, so let me check you out. Woo! Let's see what we got. This got real brown. Let's hope it's done because he's going to put the paper back on there. Oh. Uh-oh.
You look good.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Are we shaking?
Oh, it looks good.
Are we shaking?
Is it jiggling?
Is it jiggle? The jiggle is gone.
Oh, my.
Look at that. What y'all say? What you got to say now? Okay, how about that?
Nice.
Do y'all see this? Does everyone see? Do you see inside from the bottom up? Do you see? I guess they left because nobody's letting me know they seeing it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I'm going to sit this over on the side because it needs to sit for a momento. Yes, it does. So I'm going to put it up here. Oh, that. I wish I could explain to you the smell that is coming from those flavors that are together. Man, I wish I could wrap it up and mail some to each one of y'all. Because I am telling you, I am not faking this. This stuff smells so good. It's unbelievable. Let me put this over here so I can clean this mess up. Yeah, this wow. I forgot how good it smells because it's been a year, and I haven't made it. Oh my goodness. You just want to eat this by itself. Nothing else. Forget the Cornish hens. I ain't gonna say forget the cabbage because the cabbage really complements it. But oh wow, this is that's some good eating right there. Okay, let me get this in the trash, and then I'll get over here to this cabbage. All right, so let me turn the oven light off and turn the stove off. Because guess what? We done here. Next time I turn this on, I'll have my cake in here, but that's later. Because I have to rest. I'm tired. Okay, so I'll get that off. This is going to cool down. I'm mixing my veggies up in here. And see, this is starting to reduce already. So you want to kind of stir. When it's up this high, you want to stir. Because you got to realize you have all this weight on top. And the bottom can start browning. And the last thing you want, what I hate to see, like I said, I'm visual. I hate to see when people scorch their cabbage on the bottom and it's like burnt looking or brown looking or whatever. This ain't no barbecue. Don't do that. Okay, so you have to be interactive with the cabbage. That's what you got to do. So once this cooks down some, it's really cooking down. I'm going to put the top on here, and I'm going to come back and stir probably about every 2 minutes, because we got more stuff to add to this. But see, we do things in layers. We do it as it starts to cook down. Because this is going to have to cook because we have that red cabbage in there, and the red cabbage is a little bit more tough. You know what I forgot? You know what I forgot? That I told y'all the secret of this, and I hope I got some. Oh yes. Whatever you want to tender, even vegetables, you put the Adolphs on that pit puppy, and this is why you try not to put a lot of salt. But this right here is going to do it. Collard greens, mustard greens, cabbage, especially just them tough parts. Plus, it will help the cabbage render juices. So let me stir this in. I almost forgot that, man. That would have been interesting. Okay, and it's cooking down. Oh wow! And it's so cute because the purple from the cabbage, the red cabbage, is kind of tinting the Savoy cabbage. And it's pleasing to the eye. It really is. So I'm put some more of that on there. Okay. All right. Put that over here. And try not to look at this. I'm not gonna look.
Keep your eyes averted.
Mm-hmm.
So
keep your head to the sky. Not on the corn pudding. Keep your head to the sky. Okay. I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to keep my head to the sky, y'all. This is hard. This is hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because the smell is wafting. The smell is wafting from that stove over there. Okay. And I said, I'm going to wait for the rest of them. But you know what? They better hurry up. Step right up. Hurry, hurry. Before the show begins. My friends. Oh, ain't gonna be no food left. Because I will politely, I keep telling y'all I'm gonna go to my car. When I really go to my car. Yeah. So.
Teresa said, FedEx me, please.
time I think about you. Get your tail up here and visit your sister-in-law. How about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I ain't FedEx and nothing. You can come get the real deal. Come visit me. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you. Oh, honey, every little drop. Well, every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step, breath I make, we'll be together. Yeah. Who remembers what's the woman's name? Roberta Flack. Anybody? Nobody? You don't know who Roberta Flack is? Okay. Do y'all hear her? This little youngin who grew up in my house does not know who Roberta Flack is. Should I remind her, y'all? Y'all tell me. Should I remind her who the Flack is? Okay. Should I? Okay. Let me get some water. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Yeah. Singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. And no, the Fugees and Lauryn Hill did not create that song. That's Roberta Flack. She wrote it. She sang it. Yes, she did. I tell you, if I had a nickel for all the things that I know that they don't, boy, I'd be rich. Really? They don't know that they don't know Roberta Flack. What about Donny Hathaway?
I was going to say when I sing For All We Know.
I ain't singing nothing, you know. I'm not doing it. Okay, do you remember this song? Okay, Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack used to sing together many years ago. I mean, a lot of years ago. And then they got back together and they sang some duets. Do you remember this song? Have you ever heard this? The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. By giving me all you've got. That is Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway original. Then Luther remade it with, who he remade it with? I think it was Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Okay. But Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. Yes. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's anything that the generation after the 70s and perhaps the 80s have made that has been really original. It has been sampled in some way or remade, and you guys think it's new. And then when I sing this stuff, they're like, wow, she's really with the times. No, you're just a Xerox generation. That's all. I don't have to keep up with the times because y'all want to reuse everything. Everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Matter of fact, what did I hear the other day? I was listening to, I'm trying to think who I was listening to, and then all of a sudden these young people, Confunction Loves Train. Somebody new, younger has remade it. And it's a woman and a man, a girl or a young woman and a man. I don't know who it was, but I was listening to it. I said, Alexa, play that. Don't play it, Alexa, please. Okay. And it came on. It started with Confunction, but then it had these other people singing it. I'm like, who are they? So yeah, they remade it. L.A. Ooh, too much for the man. He couldn't take it, so he's leaving life. He's come to know. Ooh. He said it's going back to find. Ooh, what's left of his world. The world he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah, Gladys Knight. I think I know every song she's ever made. Yes. Songs on the B-side, too. Yeah. Do you guys remember this one? I've had my share of life's ups and downs, but fate's been kind. The downs have been few. I guess you could say that I've been lucky. I guess you could say that it's all because of you. If anyone should ever write my life story, for whatever reason there might be, oh, you'll be there between each line of fame and glory. I can't believe y'all don't know the song. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Wow. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me stir my cabbage. Okay. Y'all know where y'all been sleeping on Gladys. That was one of her signature songs. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little because it has reduced by half, y'all. So now that it's reduced by half, I'm gonna turn it down to maybe 4. Okay, and it's smelling real good. And what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get this butter. Right here. Listen. You know I'm gonna get some more because I broke this in half, so you know I gotta have enough butter. But I'll put the butter in here. And it's nice and soft. Get the butter in there. Let the butter marinate up in there. Okay? Get this over here. Boy. Let's see. Okay, I gotta think of something other than the midnight train to Georgia that y'all remember. I can't believe this. What about? It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. Come on. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, It just won't let it die. I guess neither one of us. Tell me you don't know this. Wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Well, I think neither one of us from Teresa.
Yes. I keep wondering.
Last night, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wondering what I'm gonna do without you. Sing background too. And I guess you must be wondering that same thing too. Man. So we go on together, living a life, because neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Whoa! Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Farewell, my love. Goodbye. Wow. And the lady still can sing. She's like 80 years old singing like this. Yes. Another person I think is unsung, okay? Because that lady was singing since she was about 16 years old. And she's 80 now. And she's still relevant. And she still sings, and she still can sing. So yeah. Y'all sleeping on the good stuff. Sleeping on the good stuff. Y'all need to get, I'm telling you, I'm singing these songs trying to promote y'all to listen. Listen to these songs because these songs tell a story of life. Okay. These songs can get you through your misery. I am telling you, these songs speak to you. They do. She had a song, and I'm trying to think. She redid it in some movie. I think it was like a Tyler Perry movie or something like that. And she was in the movie. It's called The Need to Be. I sang that song when I was probably about 11 or 12 years old. And even at that age, I understood the dynamics of the song. And it really was a song that talked about needing to be who you are, to have your own spot to stand, to never let anybody dim your light. Okay? Because you have a need to be. I mean, these songs are powerful. It ain't just her singing. So when you listen, because I listened to the songs today and I heard about everybody's booty and everybody's this and everybody's that. Okay. And that's all cute. Okay. But music speaks to people and you want to have something pertinent to say. Just saying.
Quick side question. Lois said she wants to know if there's a way to save her collard and mustard greens because they're a little tough and she doesn't want to throw a big pot out. She cooked them yesterday.
Okay, well, Lois. All right, so this is what you can try this. Get the meat tenderizer, Lois, if you haven't oversalted, which I know you didn't. Okay, you want to put, and this time I will tell you to use some chicken broth, but get the low sodium, a little, maybe about, I don't know how many greens you have, but try maybe about a cup of the low sodium chicken broth, but you want to put the meat tenderizer on it before you do, and just slow cook them. And that may revitalize them and allow them to tender. But usually it's kind of like when you put clothes in a dryer, if it has a stain on it, you dry it, it's like permanent. But that may help you. Oh, okay. Anything else?
Okay, I see something that says the movie Claudette. She sang a song, I just can't remember it. Who?
Claudine.
She said the movie Claudette.
The movie's name is Claudine. It starred Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones. Is that what she's talking about?
But I guess she said there's a song that she was singing. that she wants to hear from the movie.
Okay, I don't remember a whole lot of that score. I know she did On and On. I don't know if she did anything that I remember from that. Because that night, yeah. Because see, that was a movie score, so it's like I ain't buy that album. I really didn't. I didn't buy that album. I watched the movie, but I didn't buy. I bought the Imagination album. I bought the album with neither one of us on there because that's what I used to sing when I was a kid. I bought every album that she had when she was with Buddha Records. Well, I didn't buy it. My parents bought them, and I just pirated them and took them away, and they never saw them again in life. And I still have them under my stairs. Yes, I do. So, but yeah. I'm trying to think. That's the only song I remember from that is On and On. I have to look at that movie. Now you got me wanting to watch it. See, look what you did.
Hey, well, that's something to do for the weekend.
Do 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 do. Bet you on this one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And this is from a movie. If you look into your heart with a positive mind, take some inventory of your woman and your glory. Leave the bad things behind. That was a good movie, too. Think about it. Okay, I'll sing another one from the movie. Many say that I'm too young to know exactly where you're coming from. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah,
Do you know?
Song.
What is it?
Is it Giving Him Something?
Yes, it comes from the same movie.
Okay.
Giving him something he can feel to let him know this love is real. Sparkle.
Oh, is that kind of?
And Sparkle sang the song to the boy that she loved. Look at if you look into your heart, that song. Because see, Sparkle sang too. Sparkle ended up being the only singer left. She sure did. And now I smell the loveliness of the butter. Does everyone smell the butter?
Yeah, that smells really good.
Yes. So am I done yet, y'all? No, I'm not done yet. But you know what? These vegetables have cooked down. Oh, it looks so cute. I wish I could bring this. I am going to bring the pot to you when I'm done. Oh, baby. But this looks like a festival. That's what it looks like. So I told you I just can't do a half a stick of butter. I got to do the whole thing. Okay, so I'll do the other half. I will do the other half. I need a knife. This is not soft. So I'm going to have to cut this one now. Did anybody ever see, well, it's a movie. I know you didn't see the play. Did you ever see West Side Story?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Oh, gosh. That is a great, great movie. It was great on Broadway, too. Very great movie. Nice music, too. Nice music. Tell you, y'all be missing stuff. Okay, I put that other half of butter in there because butter makes what?
All things better.
All things better, y'all.
Lois Cobb said The Help is the name of the movie. What movie? The Help.
Okay, I heard of The Help, but I don't know any songs from The Help. Wasn't that the movie with Oprah?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oprah was in. Lois, was Oprah in that movie?
Yeah.
So what song from The Help?
for a minute, but I know Viola Davis was.
Yeah, she was. But I'm trying to think. I don't remember any musical score. I really don't. Oh, this is another hat. Now, some people are fancy and they have these little boats where you put the butter in it. I don't really care for them because it starts getting messy after a while if you got children like me. So what I do is whenever I don't use a whole butter, I will store it in a little sandwich bag until it's all gone. Now, see, butter don't stay. Butter is not safe at this house, okay? That's what I'm saying. But this is a nice little hack. Okay, so. I'm thinking. Now she got me thinking. Was there a song? Was there a song?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Octavia Spencer's in that movie.
I know, but I don't know if there being any song. I'm gonna cover the bread pudding because I want to stay a little warm. So when I get my piece, yeah. So, okay, Lois, you open up the floodgate, but you ain't giving me no information.
Maybe that was the name of a movie that somebody was talking about.
Oh, okay. But I'm not sure about that. I know about that.
Apparently, Alicia Keys was in it too. I'm not sure what she's referencing when mentioning that.
But you know, I got a good one. I bet you didn't know this. We were talking about Gladys Knight, right? So does anybody remember this song? And you probably feel like this way out of what I normally the genre. Okay. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine that your way. You always walked a step behind. Now I was the one with all the glory. And you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, but you are the wind beneath my wings. Now, Bette Midler made the song. It was from the movie Beaches, but the original person who was supposed to sing the song was Gladys Knight. Yeah, she passed it up. Bette Midler took it for the movie, and she ended up singing it later on. But yeah, she was supposed to sing that song. And so, of course, you don't know what I'm talking about.
I know that song, though. I'm familiar with that song.
Yes. What was the other one? There was a song by... Does anybody know that song by Faith Hill? I love that song by Faith Hill. It's old, several years old now, but I can't even think of the name of the song. Look it up.
Okay, Faith Hill specific.
Yes, Faith Hill. It was really popular. It was a really nice song. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I need the title, and then I would know. It was a good song.
There you'll be. It matters to me. Wild one. I need you. Breathe.
Yeah, Breathe. That's what it was.
Okay.
Nice song. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of nice music out there you guys are missing while you're doing your water dance. I'm
The
just
water
saying.
Doing your water
Every genre, every music has its place. However, when you turn 26, the water ain't dancing no more. But I can still listen. I can still listen to the classic songs that people sing that never die. Okay, yeah. So think about it. That's all I'm saying. I'll be here with a song. Yes, I will. But let me stir this. And I'm going to look at my pantry and find somebody's vinegar because I need some more. I prefer the cider vinegar, or I will use a little bit of balsamic. But when all else fails, you use just a little bit of white.
Still do what it need to do, though.
And now, I'm not trying to get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I got 2 bottles of white vinegar. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna put a teeny tiny tad in there because it just won't taste good unless you do. Everything is getting all nice and soft, and not too soft, but soft. And it has reduced, and it's very beautiful. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of this, about a half a teaspoonful of the white, because the white is a little bit stronger than the cider vinegar. And I'm not trying to make pickles, okay? I'm trying to have a dynamic that is, sweet and tangy. So let me put this, because I didn't put my sweetener in, and you can do 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, depending on how much cabbage you have. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 nice squirts of my Splenda, and I'm going to stir. And you know what I'm also going to do, because I'm just feeling like I need some more seasoning in here. I'm going to hit it again with my Casey's, because I can. Yeah. So let me just stir that up. Get that all up in there. Don't you remember you told me you love my cabbage? They did tell me that.
We do. It's delicious.
Okay. Even the children, now I see, and that's what I'm saying. For those of you that put the broth in here, see, I got a nice broth going on just from the cabbage itself. Okay. Yeah. Just from the cabbage itself, it's a nice broth in here. You see, so if you put more in here, it's just going to be way, way too much, and it's going to be soup. I'm just saying. Okay, so like right now, this right here, a lot of people like it just like this. And it has a little bite to it. I want mine a little bit more tender. But it's done right now. It depends on, it's just like with steak. Some people like it medium. Some people like it rare. Some people like it well done. It's about what you like. It ain't raw no more.
Right.
Okay. And really, when it has a little bit of al dente to it, or bite, that's where you get your most nutrients. But pish posh, because I don't like that. I like it a little bit tender. So I'll get my nutrients and a vitamin today because I want it like that. But I'm here to tell you, you can do it a different way. Now let me go over here. I'm going to look at my Cornish hens, which have been done for several hours. Let me see if it's still looking good. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all want me to let y'all see it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't see nobody saying nothing.
I'm saying something.
Okay, not you. Okay. Does anyone and they need to be heated up, but this is what let me okay. Do you see it? Can you see it? You see that? That's what's going with that there corn pudding. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna give y'all the recipe. I sure am.
Deborah said yes.
Huh?
Deborah said yes.
Yes.
And Bobo Love said, you said you'd be giving me a plate.
Well, Bobo Love, you got to come on down. That's all. You got to come on down. I want y'all to cook something and send me a picture. That's what I want. Okay?
Yeah, so we can feature you in the video.
I'm around here dropping these pearls and y'all ain't cooking this food. Okay? I want you to cook something. That's what I want to see. I want to see your expertise so I can put it all over YouTube. That's what I want. Y'all want me to be a takeout restaurant. I'm not trying to do that. No. Not trying to do that. So, we give it a few more minutes. Yeah. Because like I said, this is for dinner. So I won't even, like I said, I can continue cooking this for another hour on simmer. And then they'll be really, really like I like it for me, but I'm going to tell you, it's really good. Like, the only reason I'm letting it cook a little more is because, like I said, the purple cabbage it was a little bit more firm when it was raw. And so you kind of want to have them on the same page. Now, they're not going to be exactly the same because it's two different dynamics of vegetable. But they complement each other in flavor. They complement each other with the little difference in the textures. And it just tastes good. Yeah. And it's going to be happy birthday for me. Happy birthday for me. I'm going to eat those Cornish hens with my corn pudding and cabbage and the potato salad that my beautiful assistant is going to make. And I'm going to wash it down with some pineapple cake and many more. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to say, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
No, probably not. I need to go to sleep. Yes, I do. Because at this point, I'm like pretty much punch drunk. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, if you could read my mind, girl. Yeah, okay. Yes. Oh, wow. They were talking about, who are they talking about? Trying to think. I can't remember the artist they were talking about yesterday. And I didn't know had passed away. Okay, I guess it'll come to me later. Much later. Yes. Oh, I wonder if my sister remembers this. Okay. Because thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all the love, y'all. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday because it really has been a good one. It sure has. I'm trying to think. Because I have to do. My sister says my memory is so great. But I do remember all this stuff. I remember when she was a teenager. And they called her friends called themselves having a singing group, right? And I remember when they were singing, I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely. Bye, Lois. Have a good one. highway. Do you remember that, Pamela? I do. You probably don't remember it.
D. Maloney, JT08. Good afternoon, Miss Casey. Happy blessed birthday to you. I'm Lois's daughter, Dindy.
Hey, how are you, Dindy? Oh,
she just subscribed.
Oh, thank you so much, Dindy. Listen, I love you guys. I wish I lived near you, okay? Because I tell you, I would have everybody to dinner and we would just sit back and have us an old good time. We may have to have us a virtual dinner. How about that?
That sounds good.
We may have to have a virtual dinner. Yes, and that way we can get together because y'all my family now. For real, for real. It's so good to meet you. She has a great family. Lois has she has beautiful daughters. I can't say enough. I am very blessed to have had her in my life, and to have met her. It's been a whole year and it seems like it's been a lifetime, forever. So, yeah. Oh, Deborah Huckabee. You know what? I'm about tired of you trying to make me cry. I'm never going to get it. Never going to. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. But like I tell you guys, hey, your life is full of ups and downs. We travel on bumpy roads, forever, ever. It's never going to be a perfect vehicle, but you know what? As long as we are still breathing, there is a chance for a brand new and a better day. And that's where you got to put your head at. Yeah, sometimes you feel like, hey, nothing's ever going to go right. There's always going to be something all the time. Hey, trust me, I know. Okay. But you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move forward. Because as I've often said, you can't do nothing about the past. You got to live with the present. And you want to hope that he gives you the grace to see the future. For real. And don't take nothing for granted. Yeah. That's how I'm living my life, okay? For real. I am going to look at this cabbage because I think we're about ready to plate it up. And it may be a little al dente, but I'll keep cooking it, and for those people who want it pulverized. However, I like it just like this. And because I want some of that, you know what? No one's getting any but me. Okay. Okay. Child and I are going to eat this stuff right now. I will wait till dinner. Yes, but I'm going to let them taste it because that's what we do. Yeah. The only difference is I'm not going to let them eat it up. How about that? Okay, let me get this.
Can I get the grill master down?
Wait. Well, come over here and taste this and tell me if you think it's good for you. Because it has cooked down. It is very, very pretty.
You got a fork over here you can use?
Yeah.
Can I grab one?
Yeah, grab one out there. Okay, so I have my beautiful assistant doing the first taste test, y'all.
Okay.
See, we got enough balance. Good?
That's good. I'll put a little bit more Splenda.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, so we're going to hit it again. We're going to hit it.
But aside from that, it's delicious.
Okay, we're going to hit it. There you go, because
good stuff.
That's what we can do. That's the way, I like it. That's the way, I like it. Hey, does anybody remember this song? This is this stuff, okay. And I can't remember all the words. Talk. Last dance, last chance for love. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, control me. 'Cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So let's dance. Y'all don't know Donna Summers? Anybody been to the disco?
I know that's fun.
Okay, yeah. I don't know about y'all. I tell you. You ain't say nothing.
I was waiting for you to hit the good part. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance.
You notice she offered on the side doing this, right?
Yeah. No. I don't want to do it.
Exactly. Everybody wants to exploit the 26-year-old. Yes,
that's
because
she has a fabulous voice.
That's because she want my food.
And I see Teresa said Donna Summers, and I do want your food. You're right.
There you go.
You're right.
See, Teresa knows. Teresa knows. Yes, she does.
It looks like Tizzy said Queen of Disco.
Whew. Well, Donna Summers is the queen of disco. Yeah.
Or she may be talking about you.
Who? Not me. Not me. Yeah.
Not I.
Oh, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my love to give. I got something to live. I will survive. I will survive. Hey. Yeah, disco was fun. It was funny. It was fun and funny. Yes, disco was fun and funny. And the big hair and the sequins and those disco balls and all that stuff.
Time. Sound like
yes.
a good old time.
Oh, and even like I said, they have so many different things. Like I don't know, have any of you heard of the Bee Gees?
I've heard of it.
Okay. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really need to know. Yeah. Saturday Night Fever, anyone? Okay, so let me play some of this. I'm gonna cut a little piece of this. Okay, I'm putting them in the lottery today. Okay. They're gonna have to fight over. I'm gonna throw it in the middle of the floor and then they can fight.
May the best man or woman win.
Yes. That's how that's gonna work.
May the best lovely assistant.
Okay.
I will.
I'm gonna give them saucers because they're not getting any big people. We gotta have it for dinner.
That's fair.
Okay, so it's like
a morsel. Just a little morsel.
A morsel.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna wait for dinner, y'all.
Dinner can be any time of the day. It's dinner somewhere.
Yeah, it is dinner somewhere, but ain't dinner in this house, okay? It's not dinner in this house. Well, let's see what this corn pudding thing is about. So you want your corn pudding to be firm enough to cut, but when you bite into it, a flavor sensation in your mouth. Some people like it more soupy. I like mine to be just a little firm, so it tastes really good with greens or vegetables like that. Okay, so let's see if I've accomplished this goal. Put that over here. Lift that up.
That is pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna cut a little piece. Call the grill master.
I will.
Now, y'all, the grill master may be asleep because the grill master, like I said, stayed with me all night long cooking my birthday dinner. He didn't cook, but he kept me company, y'all. So that was good enough for me. So let's see what we got. I'm trying not to cut too big of pieces here, y'all. Okay. I should have had a sharper knife. I'm making a mess, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm leaving it all in here. So y'all ain't gonna see this piece. Oh boy, but the inside of this is really nice. Okay, let me get a better knife, because this knife is a hot mess. Ooh. I'm gonna get a sharper knife. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take this little piece. I'm gonna take that little piece myself. Oh, that tastes really good. Okay. All right. That's a piece that you won't mind looking at, y'all.
I'm up now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm up now. What? I'll be back.
Okay, where you going? Okay, TMI on national TV.
You asked where you going.
Okay, I didn't ask for him to tell me. I didn't ask for him to tell me, y'all. You're gonna tell me you asked for him. You asked where it's going. Yeah, I did, but I didn't really believe he's gonna tell me, y'all. I really didn't.
Asking you shall receive.
And see, I have this habit. I'm gonna put mine back here and put this on his plate, because I am gonna save mine. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna save mine, and I'm gonna put this on his plate. But see, it's giving exactly what I wanted to give. It's coming. It's pudding like. It's soft inside and crisp on the outside. So, yeah, that's good. And what the cheese is doing, it's like adding to the creaminess. So let me get that. Let me wash this fork, and I'm gonna get him some of this cabbage. Just a teeny tiny bit, y'all. And see, I can't take a nap. You know why? Because if I take a nap and I come back, it'd be gone. I have to stay. I got to stand guard.
It's your birthday. We wouldn't eat it all.
They wouldn't know. You heard her. It's your birthday. We wouldn't eat it all. Mm-hmm. I heard that line before.
Just a reasonably large amount.
Mm-hmm.
Here I am, darling.
Okay. I'm just put a little bit.
Here I am, baby.
See, I have started a monster. I got people around here trying to sing.
Oh, that's what you're saying?
Oh, no.
That what you're saying?
Yeah.
Trying?
Yeah, I said trying, didn't I?
Oh man, oh man.
Emphasis on the
Okay, so here's the grill master, so y'all can see.
Yeah, we was
You
up
see what I'm
all
saying?
night long
You
doing
see
this
how
here now.
nice it's pudding like here, but you have your nice little crust right there. I'm just messing up his plate. But look at this is the cabbage. Can you see? Can everybody see? Okay, so I'm gonna get a grill master his first here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm tired of looking. Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
Now I want you to imagine that piece of chicken on there with that potato salad.
Where's chicken?
Oh, that's for dinner.
Daddy get the big chicken.
Yeah, Daddy get the big chicken at dinner time.
Oh, okay, let's do this. What is it? Corn pudding?
That is corn pudding, and I have red and savoy cabbage.
So, boy, ooh, that sounds fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I knew why I married you. We'll do it again. Oh, man.
Now, I want y'all to see what I'm saying, because I put a little bit of the juice from the cabbage on here, and that's why I'm saying do not add. You see the liquid there, that purple liquid? That comes all from the cabbage naturally.
Oh, yeah, that's the liquid.
And it is seasoned. You do not need to put extra juice up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so who coming to get this stuff?
Oh, man. Where I come from, they call that cabbage liquor.
Really?
Oh my God.
Where you come from? Oh my gosh. Here.
You don't know?
There you go.
You don't want to know.
I don't know. I don't want to know, right? Okay. All right. Don't be hiding.
That's good. That's good. We were up late last night, baby.
Yeah, we ain't know. We've been up all night. Up late. I give Tori. Okay, here.
Yay!
That corn pudding is different than what I thought it was going to be, you know? That's good.
I keep telling you to trust the process, man.
Yeah, don't be sleeping on
I
the
don't know
skills.
what I was thinking.
I don't know what you were thinking either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now they all up in front of the camera. Let me cover the
Ooh,
cabbage.
that's good. That's really good.
Okay, Corey's silent.
He ain't said I ain't even got to say nothing.
Boy, you hit that with a little bit of hot sauce, boy. Hot sauce.
Okay, y'all. Anywho, excuse me, so I can talk to my friends. I want to thank all of you for spending my birthday dinner preparation with me. I so appreciate you. Spending your Saturdays with me has brought me so much joy. And I hope that it has been the same for you guys. I'm going to be here next Saturday and the one after that one and the one after that one. And I hope to see you there. Please remember to leave a comment, to hit that like button, ring that notification bell so you know when my crazy self will be here. And as always, subscribe.
Right. And I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Can I close my show, please? And until next time, you know what I wish you. A little love, peace, and some great weekend eats. See ya. Bye-bye. Love ya. Mwah. I'll sit and watch them eat. And the beat goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Just like my corn pudding. They eat it all up. I'll see y'all later. Okay.
Well, that ain't